Hello everyone, welcome to Book Invasion. My name is Scott. Thank you for watching. It is June, and so I thought that I would do the mid-year check-in tag. This floated around last year. It was created by Harriet, Rosie, and I hadn't seen anybody do it this year. It's only like the second week in June. So I thought, to hell with all the other tag videos that I've already been tagged in, I want to do this one. So let's give it a go. I'm going to try to do this in one take. No editing, which really concerns me. I like to have my edits. I like to have images on the screen. I like to have all that good stuff. But I don't have any time to do editing. So I'm going to do this in one take. It's going to be fantastic. So stick with me if I start to stammer. Okay, question number 1. How many books have you read so far this year? I have read 26 books, which is great. That's more than I've read at this point in time, like for the past 4 years. Usually the last times I was commuting and reading and doing audiobooks, I had hit maybe 25 or so books in a whole year, and now I'm already at 26 and we're halfway through. My goal set at 50. Let's see if I can hit it or not. What's your favorite book so far this year? I think that I would have to call that with Seven Blades in Black by Sam Sykes. That book was amazing. It was hilarious. It was funny. It's a fantasy book with just this smart-ass female protagonist who just kicks so much ass all around their mythical fantasy land, and it's fantastic. You can see my review somewhere. You'll see it on my channel. You can check it out. Seven Blades in Black by Sam Sykes. It was awesome. What's your most disappointing book so far this year? That one, I will sadly say, was Dead Moon by Peter Clines. I'm a big Peter Clines fan. I loved 14, The Fold, Paradox Bound. Those books were great. I read some of the X-Heroes series that he wrote. Those were fantastic. Dead Moon was an Audible exclusive, and I think it's coming out in a paperback soon. But it was just a little bit predictable. It seemed like it was kind of rushed for him to just kind of put out a zombie novel set out on the moon. There were no big twists or big reveals or big, kind of deep concepts that he kind of has in some of his other books, like sci-fi concepts of parallel universes, this and that. It was just kind of a cheesy B movie of a novel, and I was disappointed. I expected a lot more out of his work, but we'll see on the next one. Number 4, what genre have you read the most this year? Take a wild guess. That would be sci-fi. Number 5, name a favorite newly discovered author. I would say Alex White, because I had read A Big Ship at the Edge of the Universe, which was fantastic. Or Robert Jackson Bennett. He wrote Foundryside, but I did not read Foundryside. I read his kind of novella called Vigilance, which goes to number 6. The most surprisingly good book you read this year was Vigilance. I thought that book was amazingly dark and fantastic. Vigilance is about this near future world where the biggest TV event in history is called Vigilance, and it's just, you don't know when or where, but the main character runs like a TV corporation where he's studying demographics of target audience. He picks contestants, and then all of a sudden at a certain place at a certain time he may plant 1 or 2 operatives, but then when he says go, people in that place at that time have to absolutely kill each other. The last person alive wins $1 million. Whoever loses or dies gets like $500,000 donated to their family. So it's not like they're just killing for no reasons. Like, whoever dies gets a sum of money donated to them, but the winner is the grand winner, who just has to stay alive. But in this particular event, no spoilers, there's a bit of a different outcome, and I thought it was fantastic. It's a bit like The Purge meets like the old 80s movie Running Man, and I talked about this, I think, in one of my other tags. So say The Purge was like a TV event, and it only took place in like a certain section, like a mall or a certain little town square, not like the whole nation. And it's controlled not on a certain day, it's at any time at random. You're going to pop up on your phone that says, be vigilant in 3, 2, 1, go. So everybody's carrying weapons and at all times, and being vigilant means that you're defending yourself and killing everyone else and you're winning. That book was fantastic. You should check it out. Number 7, name your favorite and most anticipated 2019 releases. I'll go with my most anticipated. I really want to read Wanderers by Chuck Wendig. I had seen somebody get some of those copies on Book Expo, and I'm super jealous. I've heard that it's kind of like a great opus, a great novel. I really want to read Wanderers. That comes out July 2nd. And another one that I'm anticipating is Gideon the Ninth, which sounds just amazingly awesome, about necromancers and such. That comes out on September 10th. Those two I'm really looking forward to reading. What is your next big priority for your reading? I have a lot of Kindle books that I need to read. Some I had gotten from the author. There are 2 on there from our pal Ari at Arcade Gold. Beds Are for Flowers and Secrets Are for Flowers. I need to read those soon. I'm sorry that I have not yet. And there's some others that I want to read and review. Reading on my Kindle is just difficult because I can't sit down and put something in front of my face for a while. Only really at night before I go to bed, and then I get too tired. That's why I do mostly audiobooks, and those ones are not available for audio that I know of. So that's what I want to get to. That's my big priority, is cleaning out all the stuff on my Kindle, throwing up reviews for those guys. Number 9, what has been your bookish highlight? I think my bookish highlight was reading The Assassination of Brandywine Spurge by M.T. Anderson. I put a review video up for that. You can look at a few videos back. That book was just it was just fun and jovial, about elves and goblins befriending each other, and it's kind of like got a Lemony Snicket series of unfortunate events feel in this mystical land where the elves and goblins have been at war, but yet the elves trying to send a peace offering to the Goblin King, but it's really like an undercover spy sent to assassinate him, and then things go haywire. And it was fantastic, and it's illustrated, and the illustrations are a whole chapter where you get the visual images that had been transmitted from Brandywin's mind as far as the events that had happened kind of during the text period, and then following the text you just get the pictures to see what happens next. And then when the text picks up again in the next chapter, it kind of continues the story. So it's fantastically laid out. Number 10, who do you tag? I don't know, I'll tag some people in the description perhaps, but I will tag Harriet Rosie to do her own tag for 2019. This is the mid-year check-in tag. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.